My life different, my pipe different, my fight different, my time different, my mind different, my grind different.
It's your boy Crypto Magnet. Come to you guys with a quick crypto update. Before we get into it, hit that like and subscribe button and join us on the journey to 10,000 subscribers. Again, none of this is financial advice, just your boy's personal opinion. And if you're new to cryptos and you're looking for a community to join, head up to our Patreon where we have 3 tiers. 5, 10, and 25. If you're looking to know which top cryptos to join and which ones to avoid, head over to our Patreon. What's up, guys? It's your boy Crypto Magnet, and for those on Facebook, you know me as 𝗃𝗃𝗃 some weird guy. I don't know. I don't even like saying that name out loud because it just doesn't feel like me anymore as I've transitioned into this crypto space. But this is for the Facebookers out there to scroll across my storyline. Lots of folks are asking questions, and I just drop a video to answer all of them in one. So, if you want something free, go to my YouTube. I gotta drop crypto videos, got plenty of them. You see it? Plenty crypto videos. You can come over to YouTube, subscribe to Crypto Magnet, and you'll be able to see some of the advice or lots of the projects that are out there. But if you vet through this, because this is not a video to promote, this is just a talk. Because I don't do these videos anymore. I used to do all the motivational stuff, dropping motivation stuff every day, boop, 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 bow. But people ain't really about it. And what I mean by that, people aren't really about themselves, which in my opinion, they aren't about discovering the things about themselves. You know, we say we want the greater life, we want the good things, but we really don't at times put ourselves in the frequency to actually develop that. How do I know, guys? Well, I've been able to speak into existence a lot of the things I've ever wanted in my life. No different from the first book I wrote, The Power of the Subconscious Mind, Why We Think the Way We Think Creates the Lifestyle That We Create, The Law of Attraction. And I dropped the book, The Essence of Inspiration, to really try to help people define what that looked like in their life. We all get inspired. We have these conversations. I'm literally talking to whomever's watching this. So this is to you. I don't care if I've never talked to you, spoke to you, or follow me. You came across it, I see your view, you might as well listen. Because one thing I've learned in life is if we're ever going to just get to where we want to get in life, sometimes we have to acknowledge where we're currently at. And one thing I had an epiphany. One day I said, wow, I have done and said and manifested everything I've ever believed, done, and went after. I may have never known the date, because then when you speak it into existence, just because you speak it into existence does not mean you may know when it actually will happen. But since you have the idea and you believe and you put the power and action that goes behind it, it becomes a reality through manifestation. So manifestation works in all ways. And I've learned it in the physical world now that I have a house and on a rental property. I'm a landlord. All the titles that I used to read and the books that I now write, I've learned that many people, wise words fall on deaf ears. Because many people live in a frequency of lack, doubt, and not abundance. And one thing I've learned by reprogramming myself to live in an abundant type of frequency, I've been able to attract the relationships, the people, the physical space, the situation, and also the scenario by believing in the idea of what I had to create. No different than the idea of where if I wanted to go to school, get good grades, go down that route, write a book, build a house, whatever your task in life, you have the power to do so. The problem is when we don't believe that we can achieve the things that we seek is when we don't believe in the dreams that we even imagine. What does that mean? We don't even believe in our imagination, and we're the ones in power of creating that idea. That's why I separate myself from the like-minded individuals or non-like-minded individuals that I see across my path in life. Everyone that's watching this, your ass gonna die no different than my ass is. How I go about it and how I live before that date, I'm taking and I'm running like the Dickens. But not everyone goes down that path. Some people are programmed from the ways that we were brought up. We all hear these phrases, go to school, get good grades, and someday you'll get a job. But the person that's offering your job may have never had to go to school, and all they had to do is believe in the idea and take the necessary action to do so. So guys, this video is for you, because as I've been able to speak into existence all the things that I have ever believed and put the necessary action to do so, no one can tell me my dreams aren't real, because I'm living in the reality that I've been able to build within my mind. in my own testimony in life, I am my own testimony in life because I've been able to define my story, write my story, and recreate it. So as I had it one day, I was like, wait, I have been successful. What does that mean? Success? I don't know, guys, because I live in a frequency of always wanting to be more. And when I want to be more, come on, guys, when I be more, it goes down to the energy that I have been able to discover to overcome the unnecessary gestures of lack. Lack is what keeps us present in our reality for the reality that we don't even sometimes want to be in. If you want to create your life and change your life, all you have to do is change the energy that you have in life. Because the only thing in power that you actually have in life is the energy that you bring in life. So, one day I had an epiphany. I took myself to a higher seek, and I said, for all the things that I wanted to do at the time that I wanted to do it, I have now done. So now that I look back and not ever seen those achievements with me wanting to self-brand a black man in a world that, again, we are getting gunned down, no matter how we look, dress, talk. Come on, I ain't got to go there, guys. You know what happened just recently. Brooklyn Center, Brooklyn Park, the whole kit and caboodle. We got Minneapolis last week, a couple weeks. Come on. The world around us is against us. But how do we maneuver through all the BS that the world throws at us? It's the energy that we carried with every day that we do, but also whom we surround ourselves with, what we put into our mind, and what we choose to do with the power of knowledge. So guys, I had to come down one day. I said, what is success? Is success waking up and being in the frequency that you choose to be? Or is success accepting who you are destined to be? I had to wake up one day and I said, you know what? I'm going to stop living in doubt, because everything I've ever spoken into existence, everything I've ever aspired to do, every title that I've wanted to create, I have done and lived the experience. And when you live that experience, you may not even acknowledge it. So this video is to every single person out here, because I don't live in y'all frequency, because I've been able to create my own. So when I rebranded myself, I had to look at who Denarius Lewis is. I said, well, I don't even know who I am. I know who I branded myself as. So I went to therapy for quite some time. Y'all saw me a couple years ago. I went to anger management. This smiling, young, handsome guy is quite happy, but there was a lot of things that I suppressed. The doubts that I had within myself, the experience of the daddy issues, the mommy issues, the whole kit and caboodle. But I had to take back my power by unlocking the ideal that I once didn't believe in, which was the power of my subconscious mind. As I say to people, you can speak into existence anything that you choose to believe, only if you would choose to believe in it. But people don't believe. They live in doubt. Y'all live in low frequency. We look at the world at large, there's so much pain, there's blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, there's only one race, and that's the human race. The problem when you hate is when you look at the different faces. Come on. You can do your due diligence through how people treat each other in the world. But if you ever come in my frequency or you be in my vicinity, I live it my own. I've been able to develop it. And people, again, everyone has their own experiences in life. I may have been young when I've accomplished these things, but I wasn't young in the mind of me wanting to discover what I wanted to do. So as I'm rebranding myself into the crypto space, I wasn't wrong about the motivation. I wasn't wrong in being positive thinking. I wasn't wrong helping you guys, trying to bring the world to a conscious of higher frequency. But the thing I also have learned is that it's not about being right. It's about accepting who you are and living up to your own truth. Because when we give out our own truth to others, we give them the power that, again, we are still striving to see within. So guys, once I learned about the power of the subconscious mind, I started to use the power to then rebrand and do all the things that I had always destined to be. So whenever I Google myself, it's a blessing, because there's a once upon a time I was not a person that could be Googleable. No different than any person that once wasn't Google, because Googleable was once an idea. No different than the ideas that you choose not to go after. So this video is for those that are out there who are striving to be more. I understand where that comes from, because there was a day that I felt that I had lack. I live in my own frequency, so I live in my own delicacy. I've been able to do some things, brand myself. I don't live in ego. I could care less about it. Edging God out? No, God is within. And as I've been able to discover the voice that I have been able to rebrand and learn and accept that God speaks in so many different ways. Some people are going to listen to this video. Some people are going to take something from it. Some people are going to go scream past. But at the end of the day, I called you out. I said, hey, if you're come across and you're looking at this right now, this moment's for you. Because no different than what I have to say, no different than you may have to say. But I'm going to give you the respect. No different. You would hope to have the respect given back to you. I don't know, people. I don't know. I live in a frequency because once I discovered the frequency that I wanted to set, I didn't want it ever to be reset by any other person. Black entrepreneurs matter. That's a different story for a different day. You can just Google Daenerys. But as I learned my own passion as discovering how to be me as a black man, an energy that was born into a body and of a shell that has been gunned down, disregarded, the list goes on. And as I've been able to recreate a different brand, but learning what I had already built. I don't understand my name, people. I don't live in that frequency. I am an individual, an energy that's been blessed to be in this shell. When I see uncorrupt things in the world, I want to speak on it because who's going to say it? I can't. Again, come on, Mike. We all going to die in this world, but I ain't going to be the one that's not going to be quiet going down. So I want to rebrand myself. And I went into the crypto space because once I learned, and once I started to reprogram myself, there's all these sayings and phrases that I unfortunately grew up with because I grew up generationally, not in a position that most people would hope to be. So I took all that energy from quite some time and destined and done all the crazy things to ever make my mom proud. Don't have a dad, but if you were to Google who I am, you probably may know who I am more than I know who he is. And as I learned to recreate and take back my power, that the media or the narratives are always being written about who I am and who I'm supposed to be, I have written and discovered how I am comfortable being, which is me. But I know I'm not wrong in the crypto space because every single day I feel, and I experience the truth. So this video is to all those that, again, I'm not one of y'all kids. Nah. I've been able to do my own thing, and all I've ever wanted to do is help people discover what that looks like as well. The power of the subconscious mind reframes to any person that has a mind and has a goal that goes behind discovering who they are and who they want to be in this world of life. If you didn't wake up and say, hey, am I happy where I'm at, or am I comfortable where I'm at? Well, blah, 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 blah. But one thing I learned about the crypto space, it gives everyone an opportunity, no matter what gender, race, income, literally, that you're at, that you have a level of playing field that you generationally, once upon a time, didn't. And when I say these goals, I can talk about the courses. I have the stuff out there. If you want to learn how to grow your wealth, there's a person that's going to teach you how to do it. If you want to overcome any insecurity in your life, there's someone that can help you through it. If you want to accomplish and be a doctor, all you got to do is talk to a doctor and ask them the steps. The steps that you want to take to make your life to work in the favor that you have desired, you can do so. Don't take it from me. I've been able to be my own living example for all the things that I've been aspired to achieve and become my own testimony and realize that other people see it or see I or whatever they choose to as a testimony. Because whether you listen to me, or whether this falls on deaf ears, whether I'm an angry black man, that's from judgment. Because at the end of the day, from the start of this conversation, I said, if you are listening, if you came across this video is for you. Wake up and find your truth in this life. Wake up and define who you are in this life. But don't disregard the people who are speaking in the frequency that one may not understand or one may not want to even venture into. So if you're reaching out to me about cryptos, guys, it costs this amount. Simple. Put a price on it. If you want something free, go to YouTube. You want something free? Go figure it out yourself, like the one person that you're asking to come to for assistance. I have no problem helping folks. I'm all about it. Come over, the links will be posted. If you want to talk about cryptos, build your wealth, and talk about how to be successful in life and whatever that is to you, here's that conversation. Here's that conversation. Crypto man, you can go to YouTube, do what you got to do. You can follow me on Facebook. I got a LinkedIn too, same thing. But this is the frequency that I live at. You got to play now. Because many years, when you speak into existence all the examples that you have strived to be in life, and people disregard the things you have to say in life, Maybe they just disregard who you are, what you're being able to create, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I don't live in that frequency. But I say this to whomever comes this cross. I'm not one of these cats. Never have I ever been. This is my video for myself. People can take it how they hear it. But we got way more crazier things than myself and what I have to say about literally myself. So, if you want to learn about whatever you want to live about, guys, reach out. But don't waste my time when I define my fine. If you want something free, go to YouTube. Got plenty of videos on Crypto-manic. You keep scrolling, you might just find all the many videos I've done on how to overcome poverty, power of the subconscious mind. I'm still scrolling. I don't know, people. Because there's people out here that are living testimonies in their own testimony, and then others disregard the words that may go behind them. If you want to talk cryptos, if you want to talk positivity, if you want to become a testimony in your own life, hey, I suggest you do so sooner than later. As I've learned by speaking into existence, all that I've ever desired to be, it started with my mind. So this video again goes to all those that have goals or aspiring to be anything that they feel they're not. You are. You are. You are. And I promise you there was a time that I didn't think I was too, until I looked into my mind. I said, it's time to. So it's time for you to rise above and be the person you're destined to be. I hope you guys are having a great time. I know everyone had a great Valentine's. Stay blessed. You're loved regardless of whom you're sharing your love with and is sharing love to you. Stay strong, be yourself, and be blessed. Reach out, put God first, whatever religion you use. But at the end of the day, we all going down in this world. We might as well come together with one another to build an everlasting community of support, empathy, passion, and love. Grab a book, guys. Learn about your pops, your subconscious mind. Pick up a book about the essence and inspiration. Check out our upcoming NFT, Mr. Peep. I don't know what to say to you people, but all I want to do is help individuals discover who they are, because no one in this life should walk as a zombie when we eventually turn into zombies. Come on, people. Live your best life. Live true. It's your boy Crypto Magnet. Stay blessed. Stay blessed. That's all I can say. Put God first. And find a way to grow your health so you can take back your life. Take control. Do what you want to do. Break free of the matrix. Break free. Create your own paradigm. Live in your own truth. Be an example to the family in your own goals. Make your goals and live up and hold yourself accountable and help others as well. We're here to strive and grow in this world. We're not here to just push each other away. And that's not the truth. Don't let what the media see or what the media isn't. Don't let it be. I'm here to tell you, find your truth in your life, and your solidarity will come with it. All I've ever done with dropping all these videos, being a motivational person, doing my best to just be motivating to myself. I promise you, this started 7 years ago. Started many years ago when I was living in a basement, when I was not doing my thing, when I didn't even know what to say behind the mic. And now I know my story, and as I'm in a stage of my life redefining my story, I chose to believe in every energy pattern that comes with it. So we're taking big risks. We're taking bigger risks, because there's no risk, there's always a reward. A lesson is always learned. And as I live my story from homeless to now homeowner, landlord, crypto, whatever, I promise whatever title, energy, experience that you want to attract in your life, you can do so. Just bring the energy and the belief that comes with it, and all will work out in your favor. Stay blessed, stay true, and I'll see you guys on the moon.
My life different, my pipe different, my fight different, my time different, my mind different, my grind different. I ain't different. You can never make it out the trench. I ain't different. Made it to a starter from the